Yo, it's Snods here. I know it is a little late to be showing this video, but I know the hitting is going to be very similar in MLB The Show 22, so hopefully this helps you guys out. We're going to learn how to hit more home runs today. Be sure to subscribe if you guys are new around here. Let's get right into it. The first thing we're going to go over is making sure that your PCI settings are correct. Obviously, make sure you're using strike zone 1 or 2 and use zone hitting. That's really the only thing that I say you need to do, strike zone 1 or 2 and zone hitting. Everything else is preference. I'm not picky on PCI. Everybody's different. Go with the PCI that you're most comfortable with, because at the end of the day, it comes down to that, how you're seeing the ball, so on and so forth. Don't go with what somebody's telling you to do. So we're going to go into practice mode, Hall of Fame, and face off against Jacob deGrom. I want you guys to go ahead and do what I'm doing here. Fastballs only, high pitches. So in order for us to hit more home runs, we want to make sure that we are taking away the high zone. So this is what I mean by that. When you have 0 strikes or 1 strike, you're only looking for those high pitches. So you want to get into practice mode and see these pitches. That way when it comes to the real game and they throw something high, you know exactly what to do. Now, if you don't hit high pitches as well, it's okay to like a different zone. I've always looked for high pitches first because they have the highest chance of leaving. So once we get the hang of the fastball, we want to go ahead and check all the other pitches that pitcher has and keep it at the high zone. So now we're just getting used to timing, recognizing off-speed pitches and a fastball. I'm telling you guys, if you do this drill, once or twice a day, you're going to see high pitches very well, and you're going to hit a whole lot of home runs. Probably 80% of my runs are from home runs, and I hit a lot of them. You can also see here, I start my PCI just a little bit high. So if it's a high pitch and it's out of the zone, say it's a high pitch and it's a little above the strike zone, you can still get to those and crush them. And notice a lot of these home runs that I'm hitting are not perfects. Like sometimes you can completely miss the PCI. And since it was a high pitch and you timed it up right, sometimes it'll still leave. All right, so now that you've timed up the high pitches, we've timed up fastballs, off-speed pitches, everything high. I want you to unlock the entire zone and every single pitch. Now, every pitch is going to be a strike. In practice mode, I want you to put yourself in this scenario. There's 0 strikes or 1 strike. You're only looking for your pitch. Now, you can only swing at high pitches, pitches that you're going to crush. Once again, these are all going to be strikes that you're taking, but you want to get that pitcher's pitch count up and only swing at your pitches. All my baseball players out there, this is the same thing you do in real life. You don't come to the plate looking to swing immediately. You're looking for your pitch. You don't chase at anything. If he's throwing a fastball inside, you're probably going to get jammed and you're probably going to hit a grounder. You want to hit something hard. So you're looking for your pitch, only high pitches. We get a high pitch there, and we're not even on it. And look what happened. And once again, I do recommend starting the PCI a little bit high. As we all know, a lot of people like to throw those high and inside fastballs to try to jam you. If you start your PCI up a little bit, you'll be able to get to those a lot quicker. So yeah, guys, keep running this drill until you really get the hang of things. I did mine a little fast. You want to make sure you're getting consecutive good hits before you move on to the next. Start out with just the high fastballs, get that all good to go, get that perfectly timed up, throw in the off-speed pitches. And then once you got that all timed up, you're ready to go. Now we've got our timing all good. We're only swinging at high pitches. We've got a good eye at the plate. We want to go into practice mode and go into team practice and have some live at-bats. So here we go, live at-bat, 0-0 count. We're facing up against Jacob deGrom. We got a high pitch. We missed it, but we're seeing the high pitch. That's good. Batter number 2, we're being selective. Don't swing at those. Get that pitch count up. That's still a strike, but that's not our pitch. We're just going to ground out there. So there we go. Just keep working this pitcher. Everybody hates a patient batter. I cannot stand when I face somebody like that. Now, we got 2 strikes we got to protect. When you have 2 strikes, do not look just for the high pitch. That's when you want to kind of expand your zone a little bit. But when you have 0 strikes or 1 strike, do not do what I just did right there. You want to make sure it's in your zone. He hangs a slider and we miss it, and the game rewards us and gives us a home run. If you make contact on a high pitch in this game, for whatever reason, it loves to reward you. I'm telling you guys, if you have this approach at the plate, tell yourself that you're only going to swing at high pitches when you have 0 or 1 strike. I promise you, you will hit more home runs. Now, I've been doing the high pitches thing since the beginning of MLB The Show 20. I've expanded it a little more. I'm able to recognize pitches right down the middle, like that one, very well. So if it's right down the middle, I'm probably going to be swinging. If you have a hard time recognizing the ball and you chase a lot of pitches, having this approach will make you feel a lot more comfortable at the plate, because you'll only be looking for those high pitches when you have 0 or 1 strikes, and you won't be chasing everything. If you join a game and you're chasing everything, your pitcher's going to get a lot of confidence, and it's not going to work well for you. If you come out and you're very picky and you only swing at your pitches, it's going to make your opponent very uncomfortable. I know for sure I hate facing opponents that have very good discipline, because it makes them throw strikes. So I've got some live gameplay of me using this approach. This guy threw it high, right over the middle. 0-0 count was the first pitch. Was not perfect at all. Game rewarded me, and it worked. So here's at-bat number 2. We got an 0-0 count. This is the discipline you need to have. Do not swing unless you get your pitch. Outside, we don't want that. Now, I thought that was high, but we still make good contact. We're following the ball. When you take pitches, you also see the pitcher's release a lot more, and you get used to the pitching. He throws a nice little high fastball there. We don't hit a home run, but we still hit it hard, and it results in a hit. Jorge Polanco here, we're being picky. 2-1 count, 3-1 count. He's getting frustrated, and we draw a walk. You want to make the pitcher throw to you, and you want to make him make a mistake. When he makes that mistake, you got to make him pay, just like that. He threw a high slider. Most people do not do that. I guarantee you he made a mistake, and Moustakas hit a rope. So guys, just to recap, I'm not gonna stress on PCI and stuff like that. Again, I do recommend strike zone 1 or 2, because you're gonna see the ball the best. Obviously, zone. Go with the PCI that you are most comfortable with. Go with the PCI that you are going to see the ball the best. I hope these drills and this approach helps you guys in your hitting. Make sure you're doing these drills, once or twice a day. Your hitting is going to improve a lot. Guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it helps you guys out. Let me know if these tips worked for you, and let me know if you guys have any questions about anything. If you're new, be sure to subscribe. I'm out of here. Peace.